At the end of Season 1 of Chaos Theory, we learn that Brooklynn, the sixth member of the Nublar Six, miraculously survived her tragic dinosaur attack. Here's what we know for sure about Brooklynn now. She's somewhere with access to Dark Jurassic. She's carefully watching the events surrounding her friends unfold, and she wasn't unscathed by her attack. What we don't know is whose side she's on. This is a Chaos Theory case file investigation. Is Brooklynn trying to help the other Nublar 6 members from afar as they try to stop the broker's dinosaur trafficking ring? Is she keeping the fact that she faked her death a secret to keep them safe? Or has she not revealed herself to her friends because she's working for the very trafficking operation they're trying to take down? We have some evidence to support our best case scenario about Brooklynn's intentions. Let's look at the wound her attack left behind. An amputation like this would require some serious medical attention, but there are no records of Brooklynn at any hospitals. Who knew where Brooklynn was, and who would be able to do surgery in less than ideal circumstances? Darius knows where Brooklynn was at the time of the attack, but he definitely doesn't know she survived.
Reach Brooklyn's phone.
He spent most of Season 1 blaming himself for her death.
Bye.
Who else might have known where Brooklynn was that night? Our best lead is a username. We found messages from CleverGirl86 to Brooklynn. Those messages were trying to warn Brooklynn the night of her attack. Which means CleverGirl86 definitely knew where Brooklynn was. Some digital digging turned up convincing evidence that the CleverGirl86 username belongs to Ronnie, a DPW officer responsible for providing dinosaur medical care. She'd know how to stitch up a severe wound without a hospital trip. That CleverGirl86 username has also been linked to posts accusing the DPW of being involved in illegal dinosaur trafficking. If we're right that Brooklynn was saved by Ronnie, there's no way Brooklynn would have had contact with any malicious influences during her long recovery. That makes it less likely that Brooklynn could have been persuaded to join the traffickers at her most vulnerable. And CleverGirl86 isn't the only dinosaur activist that Brooklynn has been spotted there.
Big three!
Brooklynn can be seen in the background of a video published by DLN, a prominent dinosaur activist group. But we do have another insight into Brooklynn's time at the DLN, a report that Brooklynn didn't show up for a DLN mission and hasn't had any contact since. That behavior could be consistent with Brooklynn using the DLN as cover for a more anti-dinosaur agenda. That brings us to our next, more pessimistic scenario. Could Brooklynn have been so traumatized by dinosaurs after her attack that she's turned against them altogether? Could it be that she now sees dinosaurs as a means for profit rather than animals worthy of justice?
There's nothing else I can do until I go in there and confirm that person is the broker.
Brooklynn has been spotted in and around a penthouse in Dubai. She's been seen sporadically going in and out of this building. So it's likely she does not live there or own it, but she must be associating with whoever does. And who would have access to enough money to own such an expensive penthouse? Someone trafficking dinosaurs all over the world might. Brooklyn's also been spotted at a dinosaur facility that we couldn't find in any of DPW's records. If a dinosaur facility is off the record, it likely means it's involved in some kind of illicit activity, likely linked back to trafficking or even illegal genetic manipulation and creation of new dinosaurs. Have you or anyone you know had contact with Brooklynn?
Food delivery.
Or with someone who looks like this? She may be going by another name now. If so, let us know below and we'll add it to our Chaos Theory case file.